Hi, my name is Teorai, or T for short, of Fitness to a T. Today I'm excited to be doing a fibroids-friendly abs workout. If you're a lady who's also been diagnosed with endometriosis, this workout is good for you too. So I was diagnosed with both conditions, and you can check out my story, the exercises, foods, mental and emotional health tools that I used to heal and to thrive in my journey. I'm going to put the videos below in the description, so make sure you check them out. So what are fibroids? Fibroids are non-cancerous growths in the uterus. They can bring symptoms such as heavy pain in the abdominal area, in the lower back. They can also cause heavy bleeding in and outside of your period. For those of you ladies who have endometriosis, what is it? It is when the tissue, which is similar to the lining of the uterus, grows outside of the uterus, bringing symptoms such as severe pain and fertility issues. So what will you need? We're going to be doing just body weight, but for one of the exercises, I give you the option to use a short resistance band. So you can get these from the Fitness to a T website, or you might have one at home already. So I really wanted to share with you my personal journey with these exercises, in that I used them at a time where the doctors were still trying to figure out what was going on with me, and I had severe pain. So it was weeks, months, ongoing, and I really wanted to still exercise and manage my weight, because part of the symptoms of fibroids or endometriosis are weight gain. So I love that with these exercises, you can either use them as a routine, and they are gentle enough to do twice to 3 times a week, depending on how you want to do it and depending on where you are in terms of your pain levels. Maybe you'll only be able to manage once or twice, and that is fine. You can also take from these exercises, as I've done and still do, as in pick out 1 or 2 that you add to the end of your full body workout routine. Okay, let's do this. As someone of faith in Jesus Christ and God, I really use prayer as well to help me with my exercise. I acknowledge that God is the one who created my body. He owns it. No condition owns my body. No condition owns your body. So even before I would do my exercises, I would just pray and ask God to lead me in my movement. Lead me, Lord, in what exercises are safe for me. Lead me in how to heal with these exercises. So I really hope that that encourages you and inspires you. Let's get into the warm-up. So we're going to get into the warm-up, and we're doing 2 sets of 2 moves. I'm going to show you core activation. So we're really waking up the core and engaging it. And this is something that you can always use throughout your workouts as you continue in life. So this is the easy version, and then after that I'm going to show you the advanced version. So you can go and between the 2, or you can use the one that's suitable. So the easy version, you'll be on your knees, and what you are doing is you're letting your belly hang, inhaling through the nose at the same time. Then you're going to exhale through the mouth, draw your belly button in nice and tight, and we're going to hold for 8 seconds. Now, if you can't do 8 seconds, hold for 5, but I'm going to count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, nice and tight, 2, 1. Release. And as you release, you inhale through the nose. So go along with me. You exhale through the mouth and you draw the belly button in. And we're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. We're going to do this 5 times in total. Releasing. As you release, inhale through the nose and then exhale through the mouth as you draw the belly in. This is the 3rd round. We're going to go for 2 more after this. Good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wonderful. And you're letting that belly hang. You inhale through the nose. I can't do it because I'm talking. You exhale through the mouth and you draw that belly button in, nice and tight, holding it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And now we're doing it for the last time. So letting that belly hang as you inhale through the nose, you exhale through the mouth, and you draw your belly button in nice and tight. So we're teaching the core to engage, to actually wake up. Well done. And we're going for another 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Great job. So now we're going to go into standing, which is harder. So what I love about the standing activation is that you can do it anywhere. So you can even do it while you're waiting in a queue, for example, and you know that you're doing something good by strengthening your abs right from within. So with the standing, it's the same concept. So we're inhaling through the nose, that belly goes out, exhale through the mouth and draw the belly button in, and we're holding for 8 seconds. Good job. And you might have seen me do this in other videos. I love it. It is my age-old secret. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see as well from this angle. So you're letting the belly go as you inhale through the nose and you exhale through the mouth, and you draw the belly button in nice and tight, holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. This is still the warm-up, and it's called the bird dog. So you're going to be lifting up the legs, lifting up your hands, and you're going to go opposite leg, opposite arm. So I'm going right arm, going down, not all the way to the floor, and then the left leg coming up. So opposite my left arm and my right leg, and then drawing them up to the middle. And we're going to go for 10 in total. I want you to really focus on using your abdominals to bring the legs back up. Okay, well done. So this is 4, nice and intentional. Good job. Making sure that your lower back stays on the floor. Make sure it doesn't lift. If you find that it is lifting, I want you not to take your legs down too deep. Just a little bit will be fine. And I'm also trying not to lose count here. Good job. And remember to keep breathing as well. We're going for the last 2. Wonderful. And taking a tiny break before we repeat that one more time. Okay, so going again. Lifting up those legs. And we're going opposite arm, opposite leg. So it makes your brain think as well. Good job. And really use the strength of your abdominals to bring the legs back up. Keep breathing. So inhaling as you go down, exhale as you come back up. Doing good. Can you believe I'm still counting at the same time? Talk about multitasking. Well done. Good job. And we're going for the last 2. Lovely. And that is the end of the warm-up. Now going into the abs workout. We're lying down for the next 2 moves, and we're going to be going back to back between each, repeating twice. Starting off with your leg raises. And with these leg raises, I really want you to imagine that you've got a string that is pulling your abs up. So really activating your abs as you bring those legs up, as you raise them. So putting your hands just by your back. And I want you to understand that this video is also like a teaching video too. So you're also getting to learn and be a bit more educated and empowered on the technique. And I love that you can then take these exercises and use them however you like tack them on to the end of full body workouts, for example. So with the leg raises, you're lifting up the legs, and it's like you've got a string pulling your legs up and then bringing them down. So at the moment, I've got my knees bent, but if you want to, you can always straighten your legs a bit more. Because we are focusing on fibroids and endometriosis, where there can be quite a lot of pain, I'm not going to go into the advanced version of the leg raises. So we're going to keep it to beginner, intermediate, and keep the legs bent. So bringing down those legs, and we're going for 10 of these, and pulling up the legs like you've got a string helping you. So I really want you to focus on activating your core, drawing your belly button up. So it's like your belly button is being drawn up by the string, going down, not all the way, keeping your back nice and flat. Draw up with the string. Good job. Down again, and draw up with the string. And remember, if it's too painful for you to go too low, that's fine. Just do a tiny one, a little one, whatever is comfortable, and then bring your legs back up. We are trying to manage pain levels here as well, so we have to be mindful of that. This is not a usual get a ripped six-pack workout, but you will still feel it, and it is still effective. So I love that about this workout. Wonderful. Doing good. So let's go for another 3. And if I add on some reps here and there, I'm definitely not going to wrap. If I add on reps here and there, you know what they say about fitness trainers? They always add an extra rep. They can't count, apparently. And that was the last one. Good job. Okay, so for the next one, what we're doing is glute bridges. I love this because it works your glutes and your abs, and it also strengthens your lower back and hits some of the thighs. So it is like a buffet of just glorious toning, okay? So we're gonna stick to body weight, and I want you to bring your fingertips to your heels, and what you're going to do now is lift up. So you're lifting up the glutes, drawing the belly button in, squeezing the glutes, and then bringing them down. So we're gonna go for 10 of these as well. So coming up, squeezing the glutes, and then back down. So we're just holding for a few seconds at the top. Doing really well. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. Well done. Good. And let's go for another 4. And having a tiny break. Then we're going to repeat those 2 moves again for the last time. Okay, so now we are going into round 2, and we're going into our leg raises again. This is the last round. And remembering your string, hands by the lower back, and down we go. Pulling up, and we're going for 10. Good, keep breathing. Good job. And now we're going into our glute bridges, going for 10 reps. Coming up, squeezing the glutes, holding for a bit, and down we go. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you go down. Well done. That was the last rep. Okay, so now we're going into the next two moves. So now we're going into our next two moves, and we're going to be doing waist lifts and going back to back with planks. So we're going to go for the easy plank, and I'm also going to show you the option for the hard plank, and we're going to be holding for 20 seconds. So often when you're in pain with fibroids or endometriosis, planks are so good to do, and we're holding for 20 seconds. So drawing that belly button in and hold. Good job. And that's 20 seconds. So now going into our waist lifts on your elbows. That's the easier version. And this is shaping the waist. So lifting up and coming back down. So really using your elbows to bring yourself up. Don't worry if you can't come up too high. And we're going for 12 of these. Good. Squeezing. Good. Well done. And now we're going over to the other side. And up we go. So I'm going to show you the harder versions in our next round. But this doesn't disrupt or play around with pain too much or bring on too much pain with these moves. So these exercises are good because they're not ones that often trigger pain because they're gentle. And done. Good job. So tiny break, and we're going back to our plank and the waist lifts. Okay, so we're going back to our plank, and you can choose to do the easy version, or you can go up onto your toes and holding for 20 seconds. Remember, you can do knees or toes. And I'm just going to go into the easy version for you as well. Well done. I'm still counting. Good job. And release. Going into our waist lifts. And off we go. Good, we're going for 12. So you'll feel a pinch on the side of the waist. Great, and going over to the other side. And off we go again. Doing good. And going for one more. Good job. Okay, great. Going on to our next two moves. Tiny break. Let's do this. Our next move might surprise you, but it's actually going to be a kneeling push-up. So push-ups are really good when you're going through fibroids and endometriosis and you want to manage your pain. The good thing about push-ups is that if you can't do it on your knees, you can always get up and do it against the wall. So what you are doing is going on your knees, and with this push-up, it's working your core as well. So you will actually feel your tummy tightening. And we're going for 10 of these. Just go as deep as you're able to. Even if you can only do a tiny one, you're gonna feel your core activate as you go down. So that's the great thing about push-ups. It's a really good full upper body movement. Well done. And if you can go deeper, please do. So work with your level and what you can do. But I really use push-ups a lot, especially the times when the weeks that I wanted to work out, but I didn't want to push myself too much. I would just do push-ups on my knees, even though I'm someone who's of an advanced exercise level. It's also great for toning your arms as well. And going for the last one. Good job. Okay, so we're going to be going back to back with moving planks on our knees. And you're going to be starting off on your hands and then going down on your elbows. And every time you come up, that's 1 rep, 2. And we're going to go for 12. 3. Good job. 4. 5. 6. And you'll feel this in your arms. Wonderful. Let's go for another 2. And done. So we're going back to our push-ups. Take a tiny break. So what you should be feeling now is just a tightening of this area. You shouldn't be feeling too much pain, but just feeling that that area is working. So we're going back to our push-ups. This is the last set, and down we go. We're going to go for 10 reps. So just go as deep as you're able to, even if you can only do tiny ones. Good. Doing good. And done. Well done. Okay, shaking those arms off, and let's go to our last round of the moving plank. Going for 16. If you need to do less, that's fine. That's 7. Well done, halfway there. Yep, I know I just added a few more reps, but that's okay. Well done. Okay, we made it. So you should be feeling that in your arms, and your core was engaged as well. Okay, so now you can choose to use your resistance band if you want to. And what we're doing is working the waist. Remember, you don't have to use the resistance band. So you'll be putting your legs in like that, and then going down onto your mat. And what we are doing is bringing the knee as close to the elbow as we are able to. So we're going for 16 of these in total. That's 4. You can choose not to use the band because without the band it's easier. Good. Halfway there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to repeat that again. So now doing it without the band and going for our 16. And you might be able to get your knees all the way to the elbow. It doesn't matter if you can't. Good job. That's 6. We're going for another 10. Well done. So now we're going on to our last move, which is for the lower back. So the lower back is always something that we need to work as part of the core, and it also helps to reduce back pain, which comes with fibroids and also endometriosis when our back is stronger. We're also going to do a stretch at the end for it as well. So we're going to do something which is not too difficult, and you're going to be lifting up your chest, your hands off the floor, and then coming back down. And we're going for 10 of these, so you should feel that in there. I often got really bad back pain, and now and again I still get it. So sometimes I can't do intense lower back moves. I have to keep it gentle, like doing this one. Exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you go down. On days when there's no pain for me, weeks with no pain, I'll put up my legs and do it with my legs up as well. So that's an option for you. Good job. And as you come up, if you can, squeeze your glutes as well. That can be something that you learn to activate over time if you're not able to squeeze your glutes straight away. But just imagining that you've got something in between your glutes and you're trying to squeeze it often helps for you to then squeeze the glute muscles. So let's go for one more. Good. And having a tiny break and going again. Well done. So now we go into our cool down. So now we're going into the stretch, and all you'll need is a long resistance band. If you don't have one, you can also get one from the Fitness to a T website, and the information is in the video description. You can also use a long towel as well. So we're going to start off, I'll put this to the side for now. So we're going to start off with the hip flexor stretch, and often the hip flexors get really tight when you have fibroids or endometriosis. This is because we're often curled up in pain, so then those muscles can get really tight, so we really need to stretch them. So I've just done a few moving ones there, but now we're just going to hold that hip stretch. And you should feel it in your thighs, especially there, and a little bit there as well. So now we're going to go over to the other side, do a few moving ones like we did before. And then just holding. So just holding that stretch. If you need to hold on to the floor to keep yourself steady, that's fine. Good, and release. So now we are going onto the mat. So now going onto the tummy, And we're just going to stretch the abs, so coming up on our elbows, lifting up the neck slightly, the chin slightly. Coming down, and we're going to come up again on the elbows. We're just sticking to the easier version of this stretch. Well done. Holding for a little bit longer. And release. So now we're going to grab our band, or you can use a towel. And you are putting the band around your feet. And this is stretching the lower back. So you can also use a towel if you don't have the band. And you're just gently rocking side to side. This is really relaxing and soothing for the lower back, and something that you can do anytime at home when you have lower back pain. I would have days where I had back pain continuously, and this really helped. So let's go for another few rocks. Let's go for 8 rocks. Keep breathing and release for a little bit. And then we're going to do another 12 rocks, just gently side to side. Lovely. Okay, and release. The last stretch that we're going to do is just opening up the hip flexors. It's also stretching the glutes, getting to the thighs as well, the inner thighs. And we're just opening up and using your hand to just push your knee away. So this will also help with opening up the pelvic area and just releasing it a little bit, especially when we have that tension from being doubled over in pain. So this is just opening up that pelvic area. Good. And now we're going over to the other side and using your hand to just push the knee gently away. So you can hold for 15 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds if you're doing this on your own. And because you're doing this along with me right now, I'm not counting the reps, we're just going intuitively for this last stretch that we are doing. So just hold. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and just thank your body for healing. And just knowing that you're gonna be just fine. And let's go over to the last side. Just breathing. Well done. This is a workout you can repeat again during the week. It is gentle enough. And releasing. Good job. Thank you so much for doing the workout with me. Remember to comment below, let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. And remember to share this video with another woman or women who you know will benefit from it. Otherwise, take care for now, and I will see you in the next video.